Today I would like to talk to you about two of the most fundamental concepts of our lives, knowledge and ignorance. As the ancient Greek philosopher Socrates said, there is only one good knowledge, and there is only one evil, ignorance. Although this was said thousands of years ago, it is still relevant today. So why is knowledge so valuable, and why is ignorance so dangerous? Let's look for answers to these questions together. The power of knowledge. The key to freedom. Knowledge is the greatest power of humanity. Throughout history, societies with knowledge have been ahead of others. So why is knowledge so powerful? Because knowledge is the key to freedom. People who have knowledge can make their own decisions freely. They do not need the guidance of others. For example, someone who has knowledge about healthy living eats right and protects themselves. Knowledge frees you from the influence of others. Also, knowledge gives confidence. Being knowledgeable about something increases your confidence in that area. This allows you to take bolder steps in life. For example, imagine you're going for a job interview. If you are knowledgeable about the job, you are confident and much more likely to impress the other person. Knowledge is also the key to change. Anyone who wants to change the world must first access knowledge. Change is not possible without knowledge. For example, if you want to fight climate change, you first need to know about it. Knowledge moves you to action. The danger of ignorance, chains of darkness. Ignorance is the opposite of knowledge. Ignorance condemns man to darkness. What are the dangers of ignorance? First of all, ignorance breeds fear. We fear what we don't know. This fear breeds prejudice and hatred. For example, people who lack knowledge about different cultures may be prejudiced against those cultures. This leads to discrimination and conflict in society. Ignorance is also open to exploitation. Uninformed people can be easily manipulated. Many dictators in history came to power by feeding on ignorance. Uninformed people believe everything they are told and do not question. This makes them vulnerable to being used for the interests of others. Ignorance preserves the status quo. Uninformed people resist change. This hinders the progress of society. For example, in societies with low levels of education, innovations and reforms are more difficult to accept. This is because people resist what they do not know. Ways to access knowledge, the road to enlightenment. So how can we access information? Here are some tips. Read. Books are the most valuable sources of knowledge. Every book opens a new world to you. Whether it is a novel or a scientific work, reading always improves you. Ask questions. As Socrates said, an unexamined life is not worth living. Research everything you are curious about. Do not hesitate to ask questions, because every question opens a new door of knowledge. Experience. Knowledge is not only in books, it is in life. New experiences give you different perspectives. Travel, meet different people, take up new hobbies. Every experience teaches you something. The social impact of knowledge, a bright future. Knowledge is not only an individual, but also a social power. Societies with knowledge are more just. Knowledge enables people to defend their rights. For example, people who know how the legal system works are better able to protect their rights. More innovative. Knowledge paves the way for technological and scientific developments. Societies with knowledge advance faster and lead the world. More tolerant. Knowledge teaches us to understand and respect different cultures. People with knowledge see differences as a richness. Dear friends, knowledge is the most valuable treasure of our lives. Ignorance is a thief trying to steal this treasure. Today, access to knowledge is easier than ever. The internet, books, educational institutions, they are all opportunities for us.